reflecting the light of the sun. He saw his reflection in me, and he smiled at me when he turned to me. Then he said to me, how good it is, how good it is, how good it is, how good it is.
You may be seated. Who presents Alyssa to be married to Tiffany?
I do.
You may give her away. Family and close friends, we join here today to share in one of life's greatest moments and to cherish the words which shall unite Tiffany Prioleau and Alyssa Fortune in marriage. This ceremony will not create a relationship that does not already exist. It is a symbol of how far this couple has come together these past years. Marriage is the most intimate of all relationships. It is the ultimate commitment to love, share, trust, and grow with another person. It is the beginning of a whole new life. By entering in this marriage, Alyssa and Tiffany are proclaiming their love for their trust and their loyalty to the one they cherish above all others. Marriage has been described as living in love with your best friend. Love is one of the few constants in the universe. It is reality, affinity, and communication. Only love is capable of joining living beings by their deepest essence, uniting, completing, and fulfilling them. Marriage is a symbol of the commitment to a lifelong partnership based on love. Before we go on, Tiffany and Alyssa would like us to take this moment to honor the memory of their loved ones, Andrew Fortune and Madeline Turner. These beautiful souls left us too soon, but we know that their love and spirits live on, and that they smile upon us all on this special day. At this time, let us observe a moment of silence. Let us join hands and face each other. Marriage is that blessed path wherein two equals join in their strength, forming a partnership in which there is none called the least or the greatest. It is an act of metamorphosis, a profound mystery of creation and rebirth as two become one. It is not a giving up or loss of oneself, but rather a giving over of oneself to something greater. A transformation of self in which each one can say, I am no longer only I, but also we. It is a process in which each can be challenged to discover new possibilities in themselves and each other. In such a marriage, the wedding ceremony is the gateway into this mystery. For the lives the two of you have lived up until this moment are in some sense now truly completed and over. Together, you now live within the creation of something holy, new, and transcendent. Something which has never existed before, your miraculous marriage. An expression that is at once public and private, precious, sacred, and truly unique to the two of you. In this act, you open yourselves to a fuller experience and expression of the great, vast miracle of love. No ceremony can create your marriage. Only you can do that through love, patience, dedication, perseverance, through talking and listening and trying to understand, through helping and supporting and believing in each other, through learning to forgive, learning to respect and appreciate your differences, and learning to make the important things matter and to let go of the rest. What this ceremony can do is to witness and affirm the choice you have made to begin a new life today as a married couple. Alyssa and Tiffany, through your marriage and through your love, may you give the gifts of tenderness, comfort, joy, and peace to each other to nurture you throughout the years. Enfolded in love, inhabited by hope, bathed in the infinite spectrum of light that is love, may you always be infused with it and beautifully illuminated by it. And may every desire you have for your love be fulfilled. Tiffany, do you take Alyssa Fortune to be your wedded wife to live together in marriage? Do you promise to love her, comfort her, honor and keep her, for better, for worse, for richer or poor, in sickness and health, forsaking all others, be faithful only to her as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Alyssa, do you take Tiffany Prioleau to be your wedded wife to live together in marriage? Do you promise to love her, comfort her, honor and keep her, for better, for worse, for richer or poor, in sickness and health, forsaking all others, be faithful only to her as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Tiffany and Alyssa will now share their vows with one another. Tiffany, at this time, will you now pledge your vow of love to Alyssa?
I will. I love you, Alyssa, with all my heart. You're my best friend, my favorite travel, music, and food buddy, my peace of mind, my one and only fortune cookie. Since 2015, there has never been a doubt in my mind that one day I will make you my wife, and today here we stand. Over the past 3 years, we have grown together, learned a lot about each other, and I look forward to spending the rest of my life with you, learning more about you as the days goes by. I promise to always be there for you, support you, to always make your life fun and never boring, even with my cheesy jokes, to show you love, to tell you every day just how important you are, and most importantly, to tell you how much I appreciate you. I promise to protect you from spiders as long as we both shall live, not to prank you so much, and love you as much as I love the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, okay.
You have made me feel more loved than I have ever thought possible. Today I give you all that I am and all that I have. You are my once in a lifetime. And infinite happiness with you by my side. Thank you for taking the time to not only stand by me through difficult times, but stand with me and for me when my light got dim. I love you to earth, and I will always carry you in my heart.
Alyssa, will you now pledge your vow of love to Tiffany?
Yeah, hopefully as good as that. Let's see. Oh, my hands are shaking. Okay. It all began with a question underneath a posted picture. This looks like a moment of freedom. Did you find that? Gaining this internal freedom has been a journey, a very fulfilling one. You, my love, have been a powerful catalyst for my liberty of the mind, body, and soul. In my own silence, there were moments before we met that I thought I would never find someone capable of loving me, not only the way I deserved, but the way I had settled into loving myself. You accept me for who I am and who I aim to be. You support my every breath. This love happened in a way I had never experienced, and love happened unexpectedly. From the moment you took my hand at the corner of West 42nd and 8th Avenue, I knew you would be a remarkable part of my life. And in the same breath, it was as though we were old friends sharing a profound, heartfelt connection. I can't even move up, okay. Through it all, we have grown together, and we decided that this friendship, love, and journey is so much stronger than any adversity we've faced. Our roots are deep, and we continue to love harder. So today and every day I choose you. To stand by your side and sleep in your arms. To be joy to your heart and food for your soul. To learn with you and grow with you, even as time and life changes us both. I promise to laugh with you in good times and struggle alongside you in difficult times. I promise to respect you and cherish you as an individual and my partner, knowing that we do not complete, but radiantly enhance each other. I promise to support your dreams loyally and fiercely, to respect our differences and to love you and be by your side through all the days and nights. May we have many, many more adventures together and grow through love. I love you.
May I have the rings, please? You will now give each other a ring. Your wedding ring serves as a symbol of the promise you have just shared. May these rings always remind you that it was love that brought you together, and it is love that will keep you whole. There we go. Lay this in here. Okay. Tiffany, please place the ring on Alyssa's finger and repeat after me. I give you this ring.
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love.
As a symbol of my love
and faithfulness.
And faithfulness.
With this ring.
With this ring.
I marry you.
I marry you.
And join my life to yours.
And join my life to yours.
Alyssa, please place the ring on Tiffany's finger and repeat after me. I give you this ring.
I give you this ring.
As a sign of my commitment.
As a sign of my commitment.
And the desire of my heart.
And the desire of my heart.
With this ring.
With this ring.
I marry you.
I marry you.
And join my life to yours.
And join my life to yours.
That's supposed to be on this one?
Right.
Oh, okay.
Tiffany and Alyssa, because you have committed yourselves together in marriage today, with the power vested in me through the state of Georgia, I now pronounce you as wives. You may kiss your wife. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to introduce to you for the very first time, Mrs. and Mrs. Fortune Prioleau.
Good job, babe.
You did good.
Yeah.
You ready? I got the kick.
I'm not a woman, I'm not a man. I am something that you never understand. I never beat you, I never lie. And if you're evil, I'll forgive you bye. 'Cause I would die for you. Yeah. Darling, if you want me to, I would die for you. I'm not your lover, I'm not your friend. I am something that you never comprehend. No need to worry.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like y'all to give it up for Terriana and Kiana. Next, let's give it up for Shamika and Omar. Now let's give it up for Soledad and Elena.
I won't let you go. I'll
and Erica. Let's give it up for Kristine and Katie. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand up and show your love for the new Miss and Miss Fortune Prioleau. All right, take a seat, everybody. We'll get the bridal party make their way to the seat also. Keep it.
There must have been an angel by my side. Something heavenly led me to you. Look at the sky. It's the color of love. There must have been an angel by my side. Something heavenly came down from above. He led me to you. He led me to you. He built a bridge to your heart all the way. How many tons of love inside I can say. When I was led to you, I knew you were the one for me. I swear the whole world could feel my heartbeat. When I lay eyes on you, you wrap me up in the color of love. You gave me the kiss of life, kiss of life. You gave me the kiss that's life, the kiss of life. Wasn't it clear from the start? Look, the sky is full of love. Yeah, the sky is full of love. You gave me the kiss of life, kiss of life. You gave me the kiss that's life, kiss of life. You gave me the kiss of life, kiss of life. You gave me the kiss that's life, kiss of life.
All right, let's give it up.
train, I wait each day to hear his sweet refrain. Evening news, my heart goes out to him. Poor little brat in rugged clothes, a charming grin and a dirty puggy nose. Little man, I love to hear him sing. Evening news, I buy an evening news. His face is worn, his small feet never wore shoes. Every evening at 4:30, he comes calling at my door. Mr. Buyer, won't you buy an evening news? Oh, little girl, you have me in a rage. It's getting late and you are underage. Look at the time, it's after 8, and that's the end of our date. Your daddy said you shouldn't stay out late.
All right, let's give it up. All right. All right, let's give it up.
All right. Dear Tiffany, it seemed as though we were actually destined to become friends. When we met nearly 10 years ago, I was in desperate need of a loving, healing, and joyous soul. My life was in an unfamiliar and uncomfortable place, and with a simple, "Hey, can I help you over here?" my life changed. Since we've known each other, our lives have grown both together and apart. From California to New York, DC, and back, our friendship has always somehow found a way to stay connected. I could not have predicted this, but besides my immediate family, you have been the most constant person in my life. We have seen each other through joy, pain, struggle, heartbreak, and a lot of fun, a lot of turn up. You were there too, Erica was there. And no matter how low our lows were or how high our highs were, we remained. The transformative nature of our lives in the past 10 years have actually shown us that loyalty, love, and respect never go out of style. I've enjoyed our moments together, the quiet ones, the turned up ones, and even the unspoken ones. You have been a force in my life that I am so thankful for. We have seen each other through some pretty interesting adventures, some not appropriate for this venue. But regardless of what it was, we've been there for each other and will continue to be. I can't wait to see and experience your next journey of marriage, of building a family, and beyond that. I thank you for your love, your kindness, and most of all, your consistency. I love you 100% unconditionally. Blessings and love. Love, Katie.
Alyssa, Tiffany, you look stunning. And that is on the paper, by the way. For those of you who don't know me, I've known Alyssa for about 18 years. Over half my life, I'm only 33. 15 years. 15 years old, I met Alyssa. We know more about each other than we probably care to. We've laughed together, cried together, laughed until we cried, and have a million inside jokes that only we know. Menace to society while drinking my juice in the hood. Exactly. We've been there for each other through some of the hardest times of our lives. Truly the hardest times of our lives. We have been grateful to experience some of the best times and the best moments together. We have experienced so much together. When you have experienced so much together like we have, I no longer consider Alyssa my best friend. She is truly my sister. I've had the opportunity to watch her grow, change, evolve into the wonderful woman that sits before us today. And I am honored to call her my sister. Tiffany, I cannot thank you enough for making Alyssa happy. It is with great comfort knowing Alyssa will always have you by her side. You are also my sister, who I am here for whenever you need me. Before this moment, you have been many things to each other. Acquaintances, friends, companions, cheerleaders, lovers, and even teachers. You have laughed, you have cried, matured, and have become stronger as a result of one another. Today is not only a celebration of where you are now and the road ahead, but also the road that brought you here. Everyone, please raise your glass with me to toast Alyssa and Tiffany. May all your hopes and dreams become realities. Salute, I love you, congratulations.
This is my letter to Alyssa, to Tiffany, and for all those of you who are here this evening to welcome the unity of this fine, beautiful two individuals. I knew that one day Alyssa would find someone, leave your parents' nest, and get married. And although I've had many years to prepare myself for this, the idea that one day you would find a good person to share and spend the rest of your life with, other than Kristine and myself, that's my wife, it still hasn't gotten any easier. But, like many good fathers, I've always wished that when that day arrived, and here it is, I wish that my daughter would find a good person, someone that will love her unconditionally, cherish her, and continue to work with her in pursuit of your life dreams and happiness. You know, as a child, Alyssa was very outgoing, very strong, very loving. And these are some of the things that she has brought into her adult life. And along the way, she has also added to these skill sets. Some from working, some from your remarkable journey as a responsible and well-grounded young adult. And some from love. But everything that you have done has made me a very proud father. Always wanting and working to become better in whatever you do, and being the generally caring person that you are, you continue to make me unbelievably proud and thankful. And as I reflect here tonight, some of my memorable moments include one that I call the swimming baby. Yeah. This occurred, Alyssa was 6 months old, and this was actually happening in New Jersey at her Aunt Marilyn and her Uncle Kenny over there. They had this above-ground swimming pool. Renard, Patrice, you'll remember that. And here is this 6-month-old I'm holding in my hand, you know. I love swimming. I've always been a swimmer. And I decided just to place her on her back and see what happens in the water. Thank God she did not go under. Well, her head bubbled a couple of times as she spurted water out of her mouth. But lo and behold, the feet started to move. She was swimming. So I looked over to my wife outside and I says, "Look at that. I taught her to swim." And my wife just looked at me and replied, "Well, truly, I have been her swimming coach. For 9 months, she was preparing in the pool in the womb." Then there were the wonder years of elementary school and middle school and high school. And you know, it was so exciting to watch some of life's routine little challenges that to my daughter at times seem so earth-shattering. All these are wonderful moments that I've witnessed while looking at her transformation from a little girl to a young lady to those teenage years. And then, of course, there were sports and extracurricular activities, always very active. Dance, I think that was one of her first undertakings. Ballet and jazz and tap. But I think what I remember most, and by the way, I have a video of this, and for a small price I can, share that with you. Of course, with her approval. But I never forget the occasion, let's see if you remember this, at a recital, when all the little girls and boys had lined up and ready to do their part and their act, the person who was conducting them had a little difficulty with 2 girls. And of course, my daughter just stepped out from the line, looked at them, and said, "Go back in." Stepped back in, and they were off, Yes, and today I know she's also added in her adult life the love of photography, and you're a budding photographer. Then there are those moments when I lie in my bed and I enjoy listening when she or us, we call her, and to listen to her mother and herself share and compare notes and experience about the classroom. See, her mother is also a retired teacher. They talk about the kids and they talk about teaching. And all those are real, cherished, memorable moments for me. So when I was giving you away today, I cannot deny that I felt a little sense of loss. But what quickly dawned on me was that what I was feeling was that of joy and happiness. And because, most importantly, you were happy. And it's got to be one of the happiest moments that I have ever experienced with you. Tiffany, I have known you now for well over 2 years. There are many things I can speak about, but my focus here this evening is going to be on just 2 attributes I admire, and there are 2 fine qualities that you continue to demonstrate, and those are strength and perseverance. I've observed with admiration how you have used these tools to motivate yourself to achieve several goals that you have set for yourself over the last 2 years. And along the way, those journeys were not always without significant challenges. But you persevered. And as we have had discussions in so many of our sharing moment talks, this is what life is about, and this is what it's made of. There will be times when we're challenged, and sometimes when we're even knocked down. Don't focus on being down. Always find a way to get back up and move on. You know that old adage, when life serves up lemons, you do what? Make lemonade. But in this day and age, just hold back on the sugar, All right? Tiffany, you're a person who summoned great strength when needed, and you're capable of overcoming any of life's obstacles placed in front of you. Keep remembering, as I do, something that my father told me many moons ago. He said, "We only fail or not succeed when we stop trying." And that's a choice each of us have in life. To you and to Alyssa, I encourage you both to apply this to every facet of your life. Because of you, Tiffany, my daughter has, without doubt, over the past 2 to 3 years, become a happier person, especially having endured the tragic loss of her brother Andrew 7 years ago. With your own loss of your beloved grandmother, Madeline, the 2 of you seem to have a common ground that foster comfort for each other. And so I have watched Alyssa's transformation over this period with your help, as she is now and chats more comfortably with persons about her loss and the trauma it presented in her life. You see, prior to you, speaking about Andrew was really an off-limits topic for discussion. I really don't know that she discussed it with anybody apart from myself. Well, she didn't discuss, she just listened to me talk. So, thanks, Tiffany, for being a well-needed counselor. And then there were the occasions when Alyssa would be sick and required hospital visits and sometimes aftercare. Again, Tiffany, you were there. Those acts of kindness and compassion brought me much comfort, knowing that my precious daughter was in good hands while I was hundreds of miles away in Georgia. For this, I'm very grateful and say, thanks for being a provider of care. So as I got to know Tiffany better, I grew to learn and experience that a good and caring person, that's what you are. And for the way you treat and make my daughter feel. So Tiffany, again, thank you. And as always, I open my arms and my heart, and I welcome you into the family. To both of you, I say, my years on this earth continue to show me that life moves very fast for us to take in every single moment of every single day. So, make the most of life. Find the people you love and never stop loving them. Because one day, they won't be around anymore. And also, the world will have moved too fast for you to say the things that you really wanted to say. So this evening, I've said a lot, and quite a bit. And I conclude with Alyssa, you have brightened every moment of every day since you came into my life back in 1986. Now, Alyssa, go and enjoy your life. Be happy and be loved. So folks, please join me as I wish Alyssa and Tiffany good and continued blessings and guidance for their union, and I hope that it will always provide love, kindness, respect, and happiness. Cheers. Do I drop?
I'm Sue. I've known Tiffany since she was 14 years old. We've grown up in Stuttgart, Germany. We pretty much put our parents through the ringer. I don't want to share all the stories now. Well, I'll share one or two with you guys. Well, let's think back, Tiffany, where we thought we could hide you, where you missed the last train back to Cali Barracks. And we thought we could hide you in the closet and Mom would never see you. Well, until the next morning, she knocked on the door. Like, open the door. Me, my sisters, and Tiffany, we were like, where did we put you? One of my sisters says, put under the bed. The other one, maybe, like, we lived on the first floor. Or maybe you jump out of the window. No, put her in the closet. Oh my gosh. We put her in the closet. First thing as we opened the door, my mom, why did it take so long to close the door? Door is never locked. I mean, she goes for the closet. Tiffany's sitting in there shaking. Oh my gosh, Tiffany. All the days where we went out in Germany without a car, where the train stops at midnight. Oh my gosh, I have some funny stories. Anyway, I'm not going to share all the stories. Congratulations, and I'm happy that you found Alyssa. Alyssa, your speech was, I got goosebumps. Amazing. And I'm happy that Tiffany found somebody that makes her as happy as you. And, okay. Oh my gosh, I can't do your daddy's speech. I'll do his speech. But congratulations. And marriage, me and my husband have been married for 21 years almost. Marriage is up and down, through thick and thin, respect, loyalty. Keep the spice up, okay? Till the end of the day. All right? Keep the spice up. Love you both, and I'm thankful you came in Tiffany's life. And you know what marriage means? Come united, you two are one. That means there's nobody above her, there's nobody above Alyssa. Okay? Remember that forever. Love you both. Congratulations.